second starting recording, I think. Once it says there we go, all right, it's recording. Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, no children of any age, the DBCJ podcast proudly brings to you DewBoy, that's me, Crazy J, that's him, right here from the Canada.
30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. 2 minutes, 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting.
What is it? DBCJ podcast. Crazy J here. Hoobie Doobie Doobie.
Boy over here.
Oh, he sounds
Boy
great.
over here.
Sounds
Hey, dude,
really
can
good.
you can you get a pic? Can you see the moon?
1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
I cannot see the moon. Well, I might be able to. Actually, what I'm looking at where I'm sitting is a Circle K, man.
It is kind of low. It is kind of low.
Is it
but
one of those excuse me, one of those big moon evenings?
yeah, pretty full, kind of orangish. Looks pretty cool.
Well, let's get this out of the way. I'm Crazy J. Doobie Hoobie Hoobie.
I'm DewBoy over here.
Or did we do that already? I don't know. I forget. Probably. But anyway, this is one of those special nighttime recording episodes. If you can't tell by the way everything's all the way it is. And for the hope and sake of technical fluidity, we hope that we have everything figured out properly because, as I like to say, old dogs, new tricks. And, yeah, the fluency on my part with... There's a few things going on over here in this crazy mind of, well, both of ours, whoever is on whichever side. And now I don't know where DewBoy is. He's somewhere on either up there or on either side of me. So, but there's a lot going on between us, and I think we finally managed. It took us about 30 minutes here to figure out what we had to do to make all this happen. So, if you appreciate the work that's involved, see somewhere down at the bottom of the screens, there's going to be like, share, subscribe. There's a little spot where you comment type stuff too, right? Very helpful for us in our situation because that's like a pocket change funded podcast, as we like to call it. And if we were jamming a guitar on the roadway, and you were walking by,
Yeah, not your normal podcast.
There we go. There we go. We do speak freely here, kind of unscripted, unedited. We just do our thing, man. And so if you got ideas, topics, questions, comments, concerns, dbcjpodcast@gmail. You saw it in the intro. But just go with the comments. It keeps our mind focused on the topic that you're talking about, I guess. You know what I mean? So that way we can go back and be like, what are they talking about fucking purple bananas for, man? Oh, yeah, we were talking about this in that episode. That's right. And then we can respond properly, I guess. But anyway, you feel free to shout out if you've got stuff you want to like share with us to put on the show. You can hear. We can do a little bit of music in the background. If you're an artist or if you're an actual painter or a drawer.
They're still an artist. It don't matter.
Okay. But if you're an artist and you got things you want to share with us, again, hit us at that email, dbcjpodcast@gmail. So moving forward, a hot topic on the wires is this whole BRITTNey GRINER trade. And I'm just going to stick with it because fuck it, right? It is what it is. And it's just it's relevant news. And who are we to ignore easy access to relevancy, I suppose?
It's touched a lot of people in a lot of different ways on both sides of everything. And I can see both sides of it.
Is there a majority? I mean, okay, so one, I'm going to say the whole plan of it all, whether or not it was politically timed properly, DewBoy and I were talking about this round table. All right. I was like, oh, it could be a political thing. Maybe she got paid to do it. Maybe this, that, the other thing. And he's like, nah, because, well, you say your part. I'm not going to talk for you.
I said if it would have been that she got paid to do it and the whole political stunt, she would have been returned or let loose, or the swap would have happened before the midterm elections in November or whatever, because that would have
make sense, dude.
That would have saved a few seats that the Democrats lost in the House or the Senate, whichever, because it would have made them look that much better, to all those communities, I mean, it's the old feel good story,
Well worded. Yeah, the communities. I like the way you worded that, too, boy. That was very polite.
It's the feel good story.
Right, and it is, and nothing for nothing, but when people are extending that feel good, like, here I feel for you, right? People eat that shit up, right? Oh, free shit, basically. Free shit. It's attention, and who's to blame in any of that, right? But anyway, so a lot of people are trying to equate it is what the trade value is the big topic, the value of the trade. And I like the way DuBoy and I kind of go back and forth. Yeah, I'm biased, whatever, who cares? Well, who cares? Wait, self-preservation. Fuck off. I live my life a different way. But anyway, moving forward. It's not her as a person. Yeah. I mean, do you agree with that there? Where whichever side of the screen you end up being on. It's not her as a person, and I'm sure she's lovely. Okay, and her lifestyle. Okay, here's the thing that this is a big problem in my mind, and I don't even like saying problems, but this is something that is truly a problem. They took her going over there with weed and turned it into a multicultural community event, where it was just like, you busted with weed, yeah, but now America grabbed all this other community support, which was unrelated to the specific event charge or crime. I guess you call it infraction. She was responsible for an infraction, right, and guilty of an infraction in another country, and then all of a sudden, all this other unrelated information that is true and applicable to her life, but not related to, and I don't disagree with her getting support from any community anywhere. She's human, dude, and I wouldn't want to be living in Russia like that. You know what I mean? But people got to be careful, because they're just like, I don't want to say it like this, but you're foolish if you just go. That's like some bandwagon ass bullshit. The next fucking. And it's like if somebody passes away, how many times do you want to hear people say, "Oh, I'm sorry"? Eventually, it gets old. That pat on the back, DuBoy, that same shit. So eventually, Griner's going to be like, "Guys, just leave me the fuck alone already." Like, I want none of this shit. Why am I fucking president?
The story in the beginning was the reason she was going over there was because the WNBA doesn't pay their players enough for them to live a viable living or whatever, But I mean, what's a viable living? I mean, if you're used to living on $34,000, you're going to be able to live on $34,000. If you're living above your means, if you only get $34,000 and you're living at $50,000, that's your fault, your problem.
That's a cultural issue, dude. That's the American dream, dude. The American dream is live as high above your means as you can get away with, hence credit. But anyway, move on. I interrupted you like a dick.
They're in the beginning trying to play that it's the women at NBA that's turning, it's their fault. If they paid more money, if these owners paid more money.
Why would that be their fault? How is that their fault? How does the NBA have? And I understand they sent her there to play the game. And I do believe that they.
No. They did not send her over there.
See. She went there on her own to play and make more money.
To play in the Russian league because she could make more money.
Okay.
Than what the contracts were paying here.
So then again, the WNBA has nothing to do with that. They got nothing to do with that. Well, you didn't pay her enough. Well, open fucking market, dude. She was invited to play. Obviously, there was some contracts or something. You're not going to go across the fucking world unless there's some paperwork involved.
She does play in the WNBA too.
So then, like, how is that even the WNBA is not responsible That was the big message there. I don't believe the WNBA to be responsible for her going over there to try to supplement income for any cause whatsoever, because that's no different in my mind than
That
Olympics, charity events, anything like that, dude. Is like, and if she got busted
that
with
that
weed
would
going to Finland to do Olympics or whatever, like
that would be like us going to our company and going, well, you don't pay us enough money, so I'm gonna go over here and supplement my income, but I
hmm
get in trouble over there, well, that's
and
my
and it's the
fault.
other job. Exactly, exactly. If I'm working at McDonald's, they don't pay me enough. I'm not getting enough hours. Now I go work at Burger King also to get just a couple extra hours, man. Christmas, whatever. I want my kid's birthday. Who cares? Whatever the fuck. I need to make some extra money. Go pick up some hours over there at Burger King. I'm at Burger King. I get hurt and I take a drug test and I fail the drug test. I'm in trouble. How is McDonald's responsible? Exactly. Exactly. How is my McDonald's wouldn't be responsible if I hurt myself at Burger King to go pick up extra hours because McDonald's didn't pay me enough? Well, either I need to work harder, do better, become a better basketball player. I don't know. I look, nothing for nothing. I know nothing about her sports performance. I'll be honest. I'm
She's
just trying to view her as a
7-some-foot
human being.
tall. She's a center
Right.
or whatever, I mean,
I'm trying to look
so
at it like she's a fucking human being, dude. Like she's a human. All right. And like just break it down to McDonald's, Burger King. You know what I mean? Like nothing for nothing. You work at one gas station or another fucking gas station, and if you get hurt at one, it's not the other one's fault. In any way, shape, or form, dude. As far as I know, unless you
yeah,
got
and
some weird fucking contract.
if that first job don't
Mm,
pay you enough money and you go look
well,
for another
listen now, though.
job, then
Well,
that's
Mike, new boy, look, let's think of something here that my brain doesn't work this way, the right way, like a lot of other people do in an advanced way. But maybe the WNBA had her under some kind of contract, a don't get hurt clause, or a don't do this clause, or this is a violation if you do that. Maybe she was in breach of some kind of contract with one of the two. And then you add this drug charge, which I don't
no,
know how Russia technically views it. Go ahead.
they're allowed to do. I mean, and I don't even know. I think her contract for the WNBA might have been up at the end of the last season or whatever. So I mean, I don't know. But a lot of them teams do let them go to make extra money.
For like half the season, like it helps them stay fit, right? That kind of thing.
Well, their
It's like a
seasons
player
don't run at the
run-
same time. And it's
right.
not
So
like
baseball
it's
might
not
go-
like football or our basketball or baseball or whatever that runs fucking 9 months out of the year.
No, I understand that
Their season only runs like 3 months.
it helps the players stay fit. I get it, dude, and that does make
So-
sense, and it can make the extra money. The thing is, dude, she went there, and ultimately, it is on her and the drugs, the political ploy behind all of it. It's the Russia.
That was Russia. Russia was the one that brought the politics into it in the first place.
They made a huge deal out of it because nothing for nothing, man. I mean, in my mind, in my mind, marijuana, THC, cannabis, worldwide, man. It's just kind of like, dude, nobody really, people care, but they don't. They don't want you being a fucking idiot about it, right? But like, she went over there with some carts, dude. I don't think she had how much she had to sell, right? She wasn't over there.
I don't know.
It wasn't.
She probably took enough for herself for the however 3 months or whatever she was going to be over there. Because you're going to be there, you're not going to get it, so you're going to try and take whatever you're going to take for 3 months or whatever. But the thing is, it's another country, and their rules and laws are fucking different.
Here's a good question: how did she get the fuck out of the United States with this shit? Through customs. When you leave customs in the U.S., they're supposed to check you. Like, that's international grounds. Once you cross through, at any airport, you go through a customs or like a cruise or anything like that, any customs gate area, holding pen, ropey little waiting line, passport zone, that's international area. And that's like UN type. You're not like, how did she get in there with it? How did she get past the regular airport security? You know what I mean? And like,
dude, really?
Maybe. Yeah,
really?
It happens. So here on the Do by Crazy J show, every so often, We do like to peel off. We're gonna do a little bit of something here.
I personally, now this was a little while ago, but it was after 9/11. But I personally know somebody that walked through an airport, got on the plane. This was before the X-ray machines or whatever. Had freaking an ounce of fucking weed in the side pocket of his cargo pants. Had fucking 7 grams of hash in little Skittles packets, the little fun size Skittle packets, fucking resealed back up, and that's it. And fucking a damn cigarette pack with 20 joints rolled in that bitch in his luggage. The hash was in his pocket. The ounce was in his pocket, and the fucking 20 rolled joints was in his luggage.
That's fucking funny,
and
dude.
Fucking didn't have not a problem.
Pre 9/11. Pre 9/11.
No. Post 9/11.
Post.
But
really?
Pre all the X-ray bullshit.
So like almost immediately after 9/11, within that like first 2 years. Right.
They still had the metal scanners and shit. It was 11 years ago now. So what? 2011, right in that area.
Well, pretty wild, man. So
what are the long? What story?
Well, you said it was a buddy of yours, right?
Yeah, really close friend.
Don't get too far into it. Don't go too. Well, you know what? Listen. Shout out without shouting out. All right, do it like that. You know how you can play safe and friendly, and then we're gonna do a break off, blast off, and keep coming back. When we do come back after DuBois shout out, we're gonna keep going into this Brittney Griner fun stuff here. DuBois, do your shout out.
Oh, you know him.
I don't. Oh.
You know him.
Give me a second to like nickname. Hold on. Just get it out of the way, bricklaying motherfucker. Bricklaying motherfucker, dude. Right?
No.
Right?
No,
No?
but he was the one that picked the dude up at the airport. As the dude was standing out in front of the airport with a joint in his mouth.
This is not podcast applicable material, man. Look, do your shout out and let's come back and do a blast off DBCJ podcast. DuBois shout it out.
We already did.
Happy birthday?
No.
I don't fucking know. Anyway, whatever. Man, I'm not tripping out here, but I'm tripping out a little bit. I'm gonna hit this button. Fuck it. Fuck waiting.
Share the screen with him, dude.
You're a fucking moron, dude. It was you? You're a fucking douche, man. On that note, we're going to go ahead and DuBois vapor. Yeah, that's okay for you.
Yeah,
sir. All right, moving forward. So, yeah, the Brittney Griner events, she had to obviously take an airplane to get there, right? So this is a toast to her for at least attempting to cross international lines and dealing with whatever she may have dealt with, learning Russian.
2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11. Control program. Neil Armstrong reporting on the roll and pitch program.
All right, that's just me monkeying out some music there. Again, Crazy J here. Thanks for fucking hanging out with us. You want to do a shout out to Zio? We don't got the phone number off the top of our heads, but you want to give a quick shout out to?
Yeah, I don't have a business card of me at the moment, but Zio Exotics in Melbourne, Florida. You can hit them up on Facebook. What were the other one? Instagram, I think, and
social media, dude. Just hit them up. Go into Google. Type in Zio Exotics, ZEO EXOTICS, ZEO EXOTICS, Zio Exotics. You type it into your search browser, search engine, your social media. You find these guys. They do things with reptiles. Nothing perverted, so don't get your hopes up.
Reptiles, spiders.
Yeah, you won't find them on OnlyFans doing weird shit with reptiles. At least I hope not. Sorry, guys. This was supposed to be a friendly ad. Anyway, yeah, Zio Exotics down there in Melbourne here. What they got going on.
They'll bring the exotics to you.
That's right. They bring the reptile zoo to you. It's a traveling reptile zoo, if you will, right? Is that maybe a good pitch? Yeah.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. You know, they got certain animals that are a little more tame. I mean, obviously, he's not going to bring his whole thing, but, you know. There's other animals. There's other animals, reptiles, arachnids, whatever, that are a little more tame and able to be held and handled. And, you know, it teaches the kids, you know, teaches them how to handle them. It teaches them which ones to, you know, stay away from. And, you know, that's what they got.
Line. So we're going to pause out.
I know, you froze.
Give us
home clause.
There we go. We got him back. It was just a temporary lapse. I was still recording. But yeah, Zeo Exotics down there, Melbourne, Florida, East Coast, Space Coast, Treasure Coast kind of thing. Your best bet's to go on social media or your Google DuckDuckGo search engine browser kind of thing and hit them up. I'm sure they got a contact me icon somewhere within any of that. If not, get a hold of us through our email and we'll reference you that way. But they do. They have a nice little, they got a nice thing going on over there. And you know what? Support your local, right? Support local, baby. Support local. They're doing their thing. Give them props, man. Moving on. Reptiles. Reptiles like politics, right? Reptiles are like fucking politicians. They're just, no. Reptiles are like babies. No. Politicians are like, shut the fuck up, man. You're making more work for Eddie tomorrow. Moving on. We were supposed to be hanging on this Brittney Griner. What is that Freudian slip shit? Brittney Griner, her story for Brittney. Oh, Brittney.
You reading with dyslexia over there again?
These fucking lights causing epileptic fucking something going on in my mind, man. If I told you these lights were shooting out of the top of my head and it's hitting a mirror on the ceiling, and that's what's causing all of that crazy shit. There's nothing plugged in anywhere. It's just coming out of my head. I'm emanating with an aura of kindness here on the Crazy J Crazy J podcast. Anyway.
That's just the mushrooms it's just the mushrooms you're on. We're seeing all the lights.
Actually, that is not too dissimilar, but I'm not going to go that route. We've all had youth and whatever. I've grown. But moving on, Brittney Griner. The laws in Russia confuse me. I'll say that. I know they smoke pot. They drink like crazy, but like they smoke pot over there. Are they really strict about it though? Like, are they completely against marijuana smoking?
I think it's just drugs, period, dude. I don't think it's marijuana alone. I just think it's drugs, period, over there, you know?
But they can drink like a fucking fish all day if they want.
Well, they like their vodka. What do you expect?
So they let them drink all motherfucking day long and shit. They're corn juice. That's all it is. Fucking corn juice. Welcome to a night show anyway. Yeah, Brittney Griner. So yeah, like, how did she get out of the damn country? That's kind of where I left off before I lost my trail way back when. And DuBoy forgot to pull the leash on the Squirrel Chase Nut House fucking crazy madness show here. 22 minutes of fucking insanity. But how did she get out of America, dude? How is she smoking weed? Now, I don't hold the WNBA accountable for all this Russia shit. Let's remove Russia completely from what I'm about to say, or ask, I guess, or postulate. How is she in the WNBA smoking weed anyway? Do they let players smoke pot now in America leagues and shit?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll shut up on that moving forward. So then how did she get out of America?
That's the biggest question.
How did she even?
Yes, a lot of the.
Wonder. I think she fucking got paid, dude. I think maybe it wasn't political. Maybe it was some other bullshit weird move. But I think she was paid or tipped off or threatened. Sadly, like as an option, she may have been threatened. Family, money, career, some bullshit move to send her there. Nothing to do with the sport or nothing. It's just because she's a public figure in a way. Yeah. Definitely.
No, because even her wife said that she was going over there to make extra money in order to supplement, you know.
Yeah, they knew all that shit, but they're like, here, stuff this in her bag. I bet, what if it wasn't even her fucking bag? Was it on her person or was it in a bag?
That I don't know.
Because that makes a big difference in my mind. If it was just in some random bag and somebody tagged it as hers with her name on it and shit and it wasn't even fucking hers. That type of shit. She might have been set the fuck up, dude. It still could have been. She could have still been used as a pawn in a larger game. whether or not she knew it and was part of it and may have been paid to do it or threatened to do it, that escapes me. But I still am hanging on. Somehow there was either a positive or negative coercion to involve her to do what she did. And maybe that if it was in a bag, okay, going through a carousel or an inspection station with her name on it, type shit. Combine that with how the fuck did she even get out of America in the first motherfucking place? The only question I would ask WNBA is, why wouldn't you be slightly more? I don't hold them accountable, no accountability, but maybe you guys should have wrote her ass a little harder, knowing like, yeah, we smoke weed here, but like, dude, don't take it, you'd be fucked.
Now, one thing I don't know is I don't know if it was a commercial airline.
Yeah, I don't think that matters when you're doing passport bullshit. You still got to go through a customs check. Maybe not when you're leaving America because you get like high privilege, but would definitely
correct, which would get her out of the country, but would not get her into Russia.
Exactly. That makes sense to me then. Yeah. Okay.
So
all right.
Maybe there was a bunch of them that chartered a plane together going over. You know, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know which way that all came about. But
was there anybody else with her? Who was it a group thing? Was it her by you? Right.
Yeah, that I don't know. You know.
All right. Fair.
But being at that. At that time and being, the season going to start for basketball over there, you would kind of assume if there's more than one person from the U.S. going over there, they'd probably go over together,
Yeah, in some shape or form, yeah. Or in a couple sets of flights coming over. Sometimes they do intentionally break it up because if they don't want y'all flying together. Or maybe they put y'all on one plane because they don't want you on multiple planes because they're worried. The whole world got worried about terrorism and shit. So like the way they do flights now is they think about different things for different reasons in different ways and placements of people and shit like that. You buy a group of 10 tickets, I don't think they're ever going to sit y'all together type of thing on a commercial flight, sitting in fucking coach. Oh, yeah, there's 15 of us, man. Yeah, you're all going on a couple different planes 3 weeks apart, dude. I don't mean it like that, but I do. Oh, yeah.
15 fucking 6'5" to 7 foot fucking people coming on the plane.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's weight limits, and I don't mean no disrespect like that, but like, yeah, big people that
work. Like, you'd be sitting there with your knees up around your ears if you're in fucking coach.
You know what? We got to find a way to look up and find out how she fucking got that, or how she tried to get it in. And did she lie when she was over there? Did they ask her, do you have anything? Are you bringing anything into the country with you, Miss BRITTNEY GRINER? and she's like, no.
That's probably all stuff that will never, ever come out to where the public will ever hear about that.
Or you're just going to get both stories in equal quantities, like, media likes to do, so that they can sit there and blast your mind hole and be like, left brain, right brain, left brain, right brain, left brain, right brain. I'm confused. Wait, every life matters. Wait, oh, fuck it. Where all that shit goes. Political nonsense. Moving forward. We can get a little philosophical if you'd like. We're looking at, I don't know if do you see the time? Let me explain this real quick so that I'm asking DuBois, because we're going through a learning process of how to navigate multiple technologies, integrate multiple systems, keep this video thing going, because this was a promised event in G-Man, multiple G-Men. This is for you guys, right? But like we did promise doing video, and here we are. But DuBois, the question to you is, do you see the time elapsed recording at the top of your screen? Does it show you how long we've been recording? No. Nope. We're at about we're 7 seconds to fucking 29 minutes here, so I'm thinking maybe, and then I could just put it right up right away, dude. Tonight now.
Quick, shorty, half hour, and let's go with it.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna let DuBois give us the escape blast off here. We're gonna do some credentials after this here. It's been a pleasure. This is the first public upload, right? Because the other one was a private upload. So this is our first public upload of
20 seconds and
the dbcjPODCAST-dewboy&crazyJ production. And we're gonna blast one off here for the. We're definitely blast one off for the road. This one's for Brittney Griner. Brittney Griner. Yeah.
Glad she's home. You know, I mean,
definitely glad she's home.
5, 4, 3.
Light over here.
1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Always a pleasure.
32 minutes past the hour.
Boy, tell him what's up. And I'm gonna shut myself up.
Peace from the DBCJ podcast right here at the Canut House. You know, not your normal podcast. You can hit us up at dbcjPODCAST@gmail.com.
All right, everybody.
Peace.
I'll be in the breeze.
Boy, just exit your camera. Let this go for a second. I have to do it this way.